We're live.
Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to episode 7 of the Goody Two Shoes show. We are your hosts. My name is Carlos. My Instagram handle is below somewhere at DarthVader12 on Instagram. We got my man Brian and we got my man Aaron. We want to welcome you guys to episode 7. We're going to give everybody a couple minutes to hop on. Looks like we got a lot of people watching already, which is awesome. We welcome you. And if you guys are new to the show, welcome. First timers, we appreciate you being here. And if you have been here before, we appreciate you for the 7th time. How are you guys doing?
Man, super good. Super good. Excited to be on episode 7. It's crazy that it's already been 7 weeks that we've been doing this. And we've been getting a lot of love. So thank you guys that are tuning in and that are following us. And yeah, it's been awesome.
Yo, it's been crazy dope to get everyone out here showing us the support, man. It's dope. Episode 7. Thank you for everyone new that's tuning in. We appreciate you guys for sure.
Definitely. All right. Well, we are excited for today's episode. We have done something special today that hasn't been done on our show before, and that is that we are crossing international waters and entering into another country. That's right. We are entering into the country of Norway. Today, our special guest is none other than Mike Angelus, comes from Oslo, Norway. And his Instagram is at AKA Mike, 1 for the I and 3 for the E on Mike. AKA Mike, we're excited to have him in the house tonight. And we appreciate him staying up so late. It's literally 4:30 in the morning where he is right now. So we appreciate him staying up and rocking with us. But we wanted to start the show by talking about these amazing stickers right here. These amazing stickers were made by a good friend of mine named Austin, and he has a company there in Las Vegas. It's called Wrapped LV. And we wanted to give all of our listeners, everybody who's watching right now, it looks like there's 43-ish, some of you guys right now. Mike says the backstage is lit. So we have these stickers. We have about 35 stickers that we want to give away to all of our viewers right now. So there are specific things that you have to do to get a free sticker. And if you look at the bottom of the screen right now, it's showing us what we need to do. So what we want everybody to do right now, all of you, is to share this live video So take the 2 seconds in the bottom right-hand corner of this live video, if you're watching it, is hit that share button and share it on your Facebook page. That's number 1. Number 2, follow our Instagram page at Goody2ShoesLV. And then last but definitely not least, my guy Austin, who made these stickers for us and is continuing to make some great products for us and for the show. He has an Instagram, and it is at WrappedLV. You can see it at the bottom of the screen, WRAPPEDLV, at WrappedLV on Instagram. Shoot him a follow right now. If you do all 3 of those things, and we're going to check. If you do all 3 of those things, you'll get a free sticker sent to you in the mail or hand delivered by one of these guys if you live in Vegas. So with that said, take the 2 seconds, share this video real quick, and do the other 2 things, and we'll get right back to it. But Austin, I want to tell you I appreciate what you've done for us so far. He's a super cool dude. You guys haven't had the chance to meet him yet, but I met him when I worked at the Apple store, and he was just a genuine dude from the jump and really cares about our success on the show. So he's hooked us up with some really great gifts, and these stickers are one of them. So big props to you. I really hope that you get some good business from some of our listeners. Anybody that needs stickers made, logos printed on anything, on your car, on your wall, on your like if you want to wrap your entire car to promote your business, that's what he does, and he does a darn good job at it. So that is that. If you have any questions, let us know. But 3 things: follow at WrappedLV, follow at Goody2ShoesLV on Instagram, and last but not least, share this live video right now with your friends. I feel like I'm being long-winded already, so let's get into our recent pickups. I don't know who to start with. Does anybody want to start? Do we have any volunteers?
ABC order?
Nah, I mean, I always go first. I think this time I
We'll
deserve to go last. Let's go CBA.
So me first then?
Yeah,
let's do it, Carlos.
Okay. So long story short, I ordered some shoes, and they were supposed to arrive at my house here in Spokane, Washington today. And they did arrive. However, it was not at my house here in Washington. It was at my last address back in Vegas. So I got to fix whatever happened, because I've had that happen a couple of times now. With that said, I'm going to be showing a pair of shoes that I haven't shown on here before. They will be new to you guys. Unless you know me super well, then they won't be new to you. But for the most part, they'll be a new release. A recent pickup. But that is these guys right here, my Nike SB Dunk Lows. They don't have a name. I don't know. I guess it has a color on the box. Medium olive and atomic red and electric purple. Those are the colors of the shoe. This was a super general release back in the day. And my wife got them for me on Flight Club for our anniversary. I don't know, 3rd anniversary, 2nd anniversary. But I don't know if you guys can see. Where is it at? I got them on. She got them on Flight Club, and I think I covered the price with the picture of the shoe. That's funny. Underneath this picture of the shoe that tells me what shoe is in the box is a price tag, and that price tag says $75 for a dead stock, brand new pair of Nike SB Dunk Lows. And that was back in, I don't know, 2015, something like that. And if you look on Flight Club or like StockX or anything like that, they're like a few $100s if you want to get a brand new pair. So I'm lucky to have these. I'm happy to have these. I'll never sell them because of who they came from and when they came to me. So that is that. Nike SB Dunk Low, atomic red. I don't know what kind of purple. Beautiful purple and olive green. We'll call it that. But
no,
that's my recent pickup, if you will. And then on display here is my Christmas LeBron 8s. They match with what I'm wearing. It's what I wore today, so I thought I'd let them hang out with me today. So who's next?
It's just crazy, man. Like seeing the price tag on SBs, especially like when you pick them up for retail, even the ones that are super hyped that are coming out this week. Like the price tag on them isn't that crazy.
I mean, from release date from 100 to 1400, 1300, 1400 is kind of crazy, but I mean, you can't be mad at it. It's what it's become. That's what the sneaker culture is up to, and so you got to do all you can to win, and it is what it is. It's cool though.
Yeah.
Word. All right, it's my turn.
I think so.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'll start with
Look, he's got like 4 pairs already. Watch.
Black Cement 3. This is the most recent release with your favorite Nike Air on the back.
With your favorite.
And then I'm showing 2 pairs. This was my second pickup. Air Max 1 Flamingo.
I want those.
These are crazy.
Yo, Carlos, how much you offer Brian for those in our group chat?
What did I say? I think I said like $100.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Arizona.
But yeah.
Yep. Shoe game is crazy now.
All right, that's it for you.
Yeah, those are my 2 pickups.
That's it?
Yo, guys.
That's all for you this week? That's it?
That's it.
There's only 2.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, well, anyways, is my turn. I'm super excited about my pickup this week. I got a couple of pickups. The first pickup is my daughter in the back singing happy birthday. It's her birthday last week, so wish her a happy birthday in the comments. Appreciate you. Anyways, I got a couple pickups. I always just pick up things for like comfort. I'm one of those guys that would rather pick up things that I'm gonna wear than things that I'm not. And so I just picked up a pair of 1 stars, the Converse 1 stars. I've always kind of been interested in them, and so I figured I pick up a pair. But that's not the pickup we're here to look at. This pickup I'm super excited about. If you guys know me, you know that I'm an avid Jordan hater or critiquer. I haven't picked up a pair of Jordans in forever, but this week I'm here to shock the world. Okay, you guys see the box.
That's a good box.
You see the box. If you know, you know.
The box
And,
sees us too. The box is looking right back at us.
You got the retro card.
Hey.
And last but not least, shout out to my boy Juan up in Utah. 04 Cool Gray 4s.
Those are beautiful.
Fire.
4. They're in such good condition for a 16-year-old shoe. There's minimal paint cracking. The midsole is still sturdy. And so I'm excited, man. I might surprise you guys.
I remember when those came out. Like, that's weird that it's 16 years old. I remember when those came out. I mean, I was young. I was like 8 or 9 or something, but
wow.
Man, that's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, those are my pickups. Yo, comment below what you guys have picked up this week, man. What have you guys picked up recently? And then who knows? Maybe I'll start showing off some more Jordans.
Yeah, let us know what you think of our pickups, and we want to hear your pickups as well. So,
yeah, let us know what you guys got. And then on our Instagram and Facebook this week, we'll be taking pictures and posting pictures of our recent pickups. We try to do that after every show just to kind of remind you guys what we picked up, and we hope that you'll interact with us and let us know what you got. Send us pictures. Maybe we can post them on our story and shout you guys out. That's something we haven't done before, but I bet these two wouldn't have a problem with it. So let's see where we're at. We're going to go into Brian's segment, which is
Bum, 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 bum. New releases.
New releases.
Let's go. So, I mean, if you guys have been on Instagram, you know they've been announcing a ton of stuff, a ton of stuff. So I just tried to narrow it down to 3 that I think are really good. And to start off, we are gonna go with the Air Jordan 13 Flint Gray classic shoe. I remember when these retroed in like, I don't know if it was like 05, 06 or something. And I did have a pair then. Super clean shoe, super easy to wear. I would love to have this shoe again.
I like
Yo,
that shoe.
I love the 13s.
Go ahead, Aaron.
No, I love the 13s. I think probably growing up I had like that was my most the most silhouette that I had. 13s. My little brother though always got them first and always got more than me. So shout out to my mom for getting him the 13s before me.
I've never had a pair of 13s. I've had my fair share of Jordans over the years, but I've never had a pair of 13s. If I were to get a pair, though, it would probably be these ones. Or, oh man, I don't know what other ones would look nice. You see, it's funny. My son, who's 3 now, he has had a couple of pairs of 13s. He's grown out of them, but I feel like they look so much better on a little kid's foot than on mine, than on an adult size. But that's a clean pair of 13s. I like the colors. I like the gray. It kind of just really complements that blue color. I think it's a solid shoe for sure.
Yeah, sure. I agree.
Yo, Arizona's finest, the He Got Game 13s are super fire as well. 13s is just a good silhouette.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Next up, one that everyone is hyped for. The hype beasts are out. The bots are running. You know what it is. Another Travis Scott collab. A lot of mixed opinions on this shoe. I personally think this shoe is a good shoe. I'm not going to say it's like, wow, it's like the greatest shoe I've ever seen. I think it's a super good shoe. I mean, I like the worn kind of vintage vibes it gives off, and I think this is going to be a good one. I would also love to get my hands on this.
I'm a big fan. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I've liked the Air Max 270s, but these don't do it for me, man. I don't know, man. I know there's already a lot of hype behind them. The colorway is kind of crazy. I don't know. They just don't do it for me, man. What about you, Carlos?
So you guys live in Vegas, right? It gets hot there, right? It gets pretty hot.
It does.
This shoe reminds me of like when you go to the ice cream man and you get an ice cream of any kind and it just like melts in your hand and it just becomes a mess. That's what this shoe looks like to me. It looks like your ice cream sundae has melted and landed onto this shoe, and you put Cactus Jack on it and it's going to sell for $500. So that's just my opinion. I'm not all about the hype. Never have been. I'll never own these. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't think I like them.
Yeah, I don't take you as a person to own that kind of shoe. Oh man. No, I like them.
To each their own. That's totally fine.
For sure.
I do, however, think it's awesome that Travis Scott is working with Nike in such a way that it's not just dunks, it's not just ones, it's not just fours, it's not just 270s, it's not just forces. I mean, I just named 5. I've probably missed some, but like he's kind of making the rounds as far as Nike models, and I think that's great. I think it reaches a pretty wide fan base because he's hitting on so many different Nike models. So props to him for doing that. Even if I did like the shoe, I wouldn't be able to buy it at retail because of you know what, and I wouldn't be able to buy it at resale because my pockets aren't that deep. So I don't know. I feel like I don't even want to like them because I wouldn't be able to have them if I did. So my 2 cents.
I do agree with you, Carlos. I think it's dope that he's kind of spreading it out and it's not just dunks or Jordan 1s. But yeah, I've looked at these. I thought I liked them, and then just kind of looking at them over and over, I'm like, I could probably do without.
Yeah.
Real quick, along with these 270s, so today they actually announced this website. I'm going to bring it up on screen right now to go along with this. I thought this was genius marketing. First off, this looks like a page from like early 2000s. The little mouse cursor is like a rope. You got Mick Foley, who's the original Cactus Jack. And then they just got like some mock products like the desert rug, the Trails Escape audiobook. This stencil right here is actually downloadable, so you can go ahead and download it. It's the only real thing on here. You know, they got a house boulder, Cactus Trails trail mix. My favorite is the pre-worn socks and the inflatable camp buddy. I mean, man, that's one thing I really do like about this release and about what Travis Scott does is, you know, he always goes over the top and they give him a bunch of creative freedom. So
that is cool for sure. Yeah. Most definitely.
That is creative. I can't lie. That is creative.
And real quick, just I know I'm taking a little too much time, but
you're good.
This is definitely worth it. Nike has announced for 2021 what we could see it a lot sooner, like with the Viotech Air Trainer 3s, the Clot Kiss of Death Nike Air Max 1s. If you don't know, the toe box is translucent. These are fire. I've wanted the original of this shoe for a long time, and I'm happy to hear that it's coming back. But let us know in the comments what you think about these, because this is like a love or hate shoe, but just because of the translucent toe box. But other than that, these are fire.
Yeah.
Lots of cool materials on there. I'm noticing the detail up by the ankle. And then the design there on the back. I'm not familiar with these Air Max 1s, and I think it would be cool to see the originals up against this retro here, but I think it's a solid shoe. I like the colors. I'm a sucker for orange. That's my high school colors. Go Cowboys! But I think it's a solid shoe for sure.
Dope. Yeah. From my eye, it doesn't look any different from the original, but there might be a couple little tweaks.
Yeah.
So real quick, before we bring on our guest, because I don't want to forget, I feel like everything in the world is going to stop when we bring this guest on and you guys get to meet him and see what he's got to offer. If you guys weren't on at the beginning of the show, we're giving out these free stickers to anybody and everybody who shares this live video with their friends right now, follows our Instagram at Goody Two Shoes LV, and then follows the guy who made these stickers for us. His Instagram is at WrappedLV, WRAPPED LV. So if you do those three things, and we'll check on it. As long as you do those three things, we will get you a sticker, and you can put it on your laptop, you can put it on your car, whatever you want to do. This is yours. So that is that.
Yo, let's get him on, man. People want to see kicks.
With that said, we want to welcome to the show Mr. Mike Angeles. Welcome to the show.
What I do?
Yo.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
It's 4:30, so it actually looks like I'm sleeping, but I'm also waking. So.
And you haven't been asleep yet?
No, I'm too excited.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's so awesome.
How you guys been? You guys good?
Super good, man. Super good.
The show,
Life's getting back to normal.
The show is so nice, man. It's like everything is so seamless, and yeah, you guys are doing great.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
We try to put together some good content and even better guests, and I think we have outdone ourselves this episode. We really seriously appreciate you coming on with us with the time difference and everything. I mean, we could have easily recorded this episode and posted it later, but you were down. You were totally down to be up with us at this time, and we appreciate it. So we do have a couple of questions to get things going. So the first thing that we want to talk about with you, I guess, is who you are and where you're from. Just a short introduction about you, and then we're going to play a little game.
Let's go. So you want me to just start?
Yeah, man, go for it. It's all you.
I'm Michael, also known as Mike, hence my username, aka Mike. I'm old, but we're not going to go into detail on that. I live in Norway. I'm a photographer, actually a physical therapist, because I thought I was going to be I really wanted to become a physical therapist for an NBA team when I was younger, but had to switch up my plan and pursued photography, and I don't know. I've been doing that since 2011, and I'm been very fortunate to travel the world with my camera and good people that I can call coworkers. It's just like hanging out with friends all over the world, buying sneakers and taking pictures. It's
That's so awesome.
The dream. He's living
Living
the
the
dream.
dream.
Yeah.
When people say, "How are you doing?" and you're like, "Oh, I'm living the dream." Like Mike, when he says that, he really means it. That's crazy.
but
Wow.
I'm super blessed and really psyched that it's possible. Like I come from a family uh, um, of two parents from the Philippines. They didn't have too much, so they were really strict when I grew up. But I'm really happy that they supported me the whole way and let me do this. And I'm really happy that they bought me some Jordans when I was 6 months, and then it went uphill from there.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Well, I think we wanted to kind of lighten the mood a little bit, kind of ease our way into things. So we'll try to do this as quick as we can. But Aaron, if you have that, let me send you that picture real quick, Aaron, and you can bring it on. Bring it
All
on
right.
for us. My bad. I should have sent this to you earlier. I thought you had it.
So, Mike, just so people know,
Yeah.
you went to a storage unit today, correct?
Yep.
And so, how long did you spend in your storage unit?
I was there for like 2 hours because it's 1 hour to take out the shoes and then go through the maze, and then you have to look through the boxes. And I'm not like Carlos. He has pictures on his boxes, so he knows what he has. Like,
Yeah.
and you know when you clean up real fast and you just put a shoe inside of a box and man, I realized that's real organized, man. Like none of the shoes are in the right box, so it took a lot of time, but it's worth it. I got out there at 2 a.m. and now I'm back here 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, ready to show some sneakers.
Wow. We appreciate that, man. We
No, I
appreciate it.
appreciate you guys for having me, and I realized I had shoes. I had forgotten that I had certain.
How many pairs roughly do you think you have in storage?
In the storage room we have 400. In the
Wow.
house we probably have 150. At my mom's house, probably
Wow.
100, something like that. It's not good, man.
Guys, I
It's
don't
amazing.
understand. Like, I've known Mike for, since 2005. I met Mike, so it's been 15 years. I haven't been able to ever take this deep of a look into his collection like we're going to today. So I know that you guys know that I know Mike, but I've never been able to look at his shoes at this level. So I'm excited, just as excited as you guys are. But Aaron, are we good with that picture?
We're good, man. I'm gonna pull it up right now, Mike. We got a little game for you to play.
All right, let's get it. Ooh.
Okay, so here's how it works. You got to read the top.
All right.
You can only choose, and we want everybody watching to be able to play this as well. You can only choose one lineup to wear for 1 year, and you have to wear all of them.
Oh.
So we want everybody watching to play along, leave a comment, tell us what you think. But which lineup, which square would you choose? We probably should have numbered these, but
It's all right. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right.
Yep.
there you go. But take a look for a second. Tell us what you think.
Is this easy to get? You guys already have one? Like, is this easy?
I haven't decided yet.
No, we haven't. I haven't decided yet either.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I think I know already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Can I sell, if I pick one square, can I, like, if I pick a lineup, can I sell one of them? I'm trying to
No,
eat.
man. This is your 5 for the year.
All right.
This is
Oh.
for every occasion.
This is my rotation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
These are the shoes that are just chilling by the front door that you slip on and you slip off when you come and go.
All right. All right.
I'm so torn right now.
So I'm
Yeah, I
good.
can't pick. I have like two that I'm like trying to choose between. All right, Mike, since you're ready, let's go. Which one would you pick as your rotation? You can only wear these shoes for the year.
When I was looking at it, I was like, I really love the Grinches, and I would love to play ball in them, but I'd drop a 50 piece with some black red Jordans, and I've always wanted the Tiffany, so I'm going with the top left one.
Ooh.
I
And
feel that.
because you can get all the shoes there. You can like, I feel like the Jordans would be my performance shoes. Like if I would play ball, and that would just look cool to play ball in some Jordan ones. It'll hurt my feet, but
Your toes are gonna bleed.
then I can just put on some Benassi slides right after, and then when I have to switch it up just to like I don't know go break dance, I'll wear some superstars. And then prefer a more dressy occasion. I would love to rock some tips, and just to break some necks, the off whites would be the icing on the cake for that one. But yeah, I'd easily switch out the off whites for some Grinches though, easy. If I was able.
Yeah, see, that's what we can't do it though. We can't do the switches. None of this can be easy. We purposely put these shoes where we put them to make one of them like an obvious non-favorite among the other ones that they're with. So you're going
top left. Top left is all me all day. Let's get it.
Okay, looks like you got somebody that agrees with you in the comments.
Are you sending me these shoes?
You probably already have them.
No, I wish I had those clips.
All right, Aaron and Brian, do you have your choices made up?
I do. I would agree with Mike. I think top left it is for me. I just feel like it's the most. I don't know, like I have the MCAs if I want to flex.
Yeah.
I have the breads as beaters, like good beaters though, not like beat beaters. That's what the superstars would be for.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tips are just, tips are just classic. It's a beautiful shoe. I miss my pair. Hope you're doing well in your new home. And out of all the options of slippers, I'd probably choose the Nike slides. So that's what did it for me. You're right, Adrian. I do miss my tips.
That's crazy that you sold them. Wow.
I sold mine too. We all have our regrets. We've all made mistakes in life. These mistakes can cause feelings of guilt and shame.
For real. For real.
Aaron, what you got, man?
I'm gonna go against the grain, man. I'm gonna go with the bottom left. And
I knew you'd pick that one.
Bottom left, I'm a big fan. Obviously, the Heinekens are just crazy heat, right? Like I love the colorway on the Heinekens. A little more neutral for me, Like I love the tips and the colorway, but I feel like I'd rock the Heinekens a little more. I'm a big fan of the V2s, man. They're one of the comfiest shoes. And then the Chucks, you can't go wrong with a pair of Chucks. The Crocs I love, and of course the Air Maxes. To
be honest, it was all for the V2s. Let's just be honest.
No, it wasn't. It was not just for the V2s. It was more because of the Air Maxes, but I was split, man, between bottom left and bottom right. So I'm a big New Balance fan too. So
Jeremy agrees with you. He says he would go bottom left as well.
Yep. Way to go, Jeremy.
We got Norwegians in the comment.
I know, yo. You're gonna have to help us.
Yo, I don't know what you're saying, but thank you.
Yo, shout out for being here, Andre. I hope I'm saying that right. John.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Nikolai.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
There's a lot of people. That's dope.
Okay, so I'm gonna by process of elimination, I can't go bottom right because I can't get down with those New Balances and I can't rock the Birkenstocks. Can't do it. The rest of those in that group, I would obviously love to have. Bottom left, I can't do it because I hate the V2s. I love every one of those other ones, except I strongly dislike the Crocs. I think that they're a hideous looking shoe.
High
that
beast.
on the feet of like the seven dwarfs from Snow White.
You're a hype beast. Just
I'm a
kidding.
hype beast. And I can't. It was very hard for me to decide between the top left and the top right. But if you guys know me at all, you know that I'm the top right. And I'll tell you why I didn't go top left. I can't do the superstars, the Adidas. I'm not for it. I've never had a pair. I probably never will. And I don't like the off-white forces. They're not my thing. But obviously, I love the SBs. But I do get some SBs in the top right with the wheat highs. That's a clean shoe. I love the fat tongue on the high tops. The 85 Jordan 1s, I think, would be an amazing sneaker to have. But what won it for me was definitely the South Beach LeBron 8s. I mean, I have my LeBron 8s here. They're not South Beach. They're on Christmas vacation somewhere else. But I love the South Beach LeBron 8s. It's like the grail of all LeBrons for me. I'll never get them because they cost too much. But with that said, I'll have to just deal with the Yeezy slides, and I'll have to deal with the white forces. I'll probably beat up the white forces, maybe mow the lawn in them or something like that, make them a custom dad shoe or something. But that's about it for me.
Yeah, I knew. I don't know why you thought so long about it, because I knew which one you would go for.
I was letting you guys go first, but yeah, I had my choice made quite a long time ago. But here's what we're going to do with this picture, guys. Everybody that's watching the video right now, we're going to post this on our social media platforms sometime this coming week. We'd love for you guys to answer the question in the comments of that post and then share it, see if we can get some attention to this picture. I think it's pretty well put together, and I think it could start some pretty great conversations. So with that said, Mike, we had at least one more question for you. One thing, if anybody knows me and knows how I know Mike, he was my exchange student when I was a freshman in high school. And that was the first time that we met. And he shows up to Vegas, and I really don't have any shoes. I might have like 2 pairs of shoes, one to play basketball in and one to wear wherever I'm going that's not basketball. But Mike shows up from Norway, and he's got like, I think you showed up with like maybe 8 or 9 pairs. But by the time you left that school year, I'm rather certain you had to ship a lot of them home during the year. But you left with a whole lot more than you came with. So we wanted to ask you what that year in Vegas was like for you, and how that impacted your love for sneakers.
Vegas was is the reason why I have so many sneakers, because like I remember before I came to Vegas, I felt like I was like the only kid that cared about sneakers in my city, and I probably was. I was hanging out on Nike Talk. If people know what Nike Talk is, that's where everyone used to hang out before. That's where I found out about SBs, found about the hundreds, all the brands that are still rock to this day. And then when I came to Vegas, I was really lucky with the year that I came, because I feel like that was a year where 06, 05, 06 was like a really good year for sneakers. It was when SB started popping, and I finally had like I could see Nike Talk in front of my eyes. Like I didn't have to go online to just like see the stuff that I wanted, because obviously before, if you saw someone with some Nike SBs, you knew that he knew something that nobody else would know. So I could easily just go straight up to him and just talk to him, and then be like, we can be friends. Like we listen to probably the same music. We know about the same. We have the same references and all of that. So it was awesome, man. I got some friends early on that also liked sneakers, and then when we go to Dunk Exchange, remember that, Carlos? That was dope.
I wore my Ant ones. I felt
I miss those days.
I would buy SBs for like 50, 60 bucks. I actually found one of them that I bought at the Dunk Exchange in 06. And it was crazy. And then that's when I first did my first camp out for some Invisible Women Air Forces at Athlete's Foot. We woke up in the middle of the night because somebody had like a paintball drive by.
I remember that.
Yeah, man. but I still got my shoes. And yeah, I feel like the year in Vegas really like opened my eyes up for sneakers. And then when I came back home to Oslo, I was decked out with uh, all the sneakers that I didn't have in Oslo. And then suddenly I got a job at a sneaker store, and then the rest is history. All my like, ever since then I was like buying sneakers almost every week just because yeah, it was crazy. Carlos, it's your fault for not stopping.
No, not me. But the that was like the coolest year. I mean, no offense to my other exchange students, but I've probably told all of them that you were my favorite. If I'm allowed to have favorites, but you played a big part in who I became as a sneakerhead, as an athlete, as a human. Like just you taught me a lot when you were there. Most of which was good. A lot of it was just fun and memories I'll never forget. And so you owe me a lot of money because of all the shoes that I bought since I met you. So that's how that goes. But I think with looking at what time it is, Mike, we usually go until 8:30. I'm here to tell you guys that we're going to break some rules tonight. We're going to go a little bit overtime because I know that we got a lot of shoes to get to.
Yes.
So here's the plan, guys. We usually have a guest or two or three on the show at any given time, and we've never done more than a top 5. Like, show us your top 5 shoes, and we've seen some amazing sneakers. The last episode for sure was probably one of the best so far, but we called it. We knew that it would happen, and we anticipated it. I'm rather certain Mike is going to blow us all out of the water with what he shows us tonight. But not only is Mike doing a top 5. Mike is doing a top 5 in 5 categories. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to go in order with our top 5 90s shoes. When I say our, I mean just yours. I wish they were ours. But your top 90s shoes, your top 2000s shoes, your top non-Nike shoes, because that's important, top Jordans, and top 5 SBs. So if you're watching right now, you are in for a treat.
I'm going to say this now.
Without further ado, Mike, let's start with your top 5 90s sneakers. Top 5 90s sneakers.
Oh, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous?
Man, everybody share this. Tune in. Pay attention. This is about to get crazy.
All right. Let me just start off with it was 90s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a shoe that means a lot to me. They're obviously not the OG pair, but it's a 90s model. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Some Pippins.
Air more up tempo is fire.
And it's the Olympic 26 version with the back. Pippen was everybody loved Jordan. I love Jordan, but just because everybody loved Jordan, I had to love Pippen. And my first jersey number was number 8. And then my first shoes were actually for playing basketball. It was the OG pair, the black with the white lettering. And then he happened to be 8 on the dream team, so it was fate. I was gonna be good. Oh, but it's a nice shoe too. Like it looks dope, and especially this pair. Like I feel like the material is pretty nice. I feel like sometimes they go sloppy on some retros, but these are nice. I like them. I remember
I love
full service when I was still working there.
Great shoe. Great shoe.
All right.
Ooh. I feel like I'm not even ready for what's about to happen.
Me neither.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this because I feel like my eyes are just going to glaze over here soon, and I'm going to be out of it. So
this for
90s.
This was for Brian. Just some Air Max ones. Air Max Day from. Well, it technically had a 89, but not 87. Is it 87? Yeah. That's
Yep.
fine. Right?
Yep.
We'll take it. Yeah?
No, yeah. And that colorway is so good, man. When they what was that, 2013?
Yep.
Was that year?
I think so.
Yeah. I had those, sold them. Regrets.
It's nice. I like how it's just like the OG pair just with the neon. So
Yeah.
for some reason
those,
they're more comfy. I don't know why. Maybe just because of the I don't know. Like,
New technology.
what else do we got? I'm scared. Let's go. Oh, I was a fan of Air Max ones. No, they're not even 90s, but these. Remember these?
oh yeah, the no liner.
Tinker Hatfield type of Jordan 3 type of.
Yeah, those are cool. It was those, and then there's a black colorway too, right?
Yep. I had to. I feel it's hard to rock black shoes. I find it hard. I don't know why. I feel like when I got to the US, everybody rocked like black Air Forces and just like I don't know. It was weird to me.
Yeah, that black Air Force energy is a no-go around here.
We were like G Unit or something.
One of my favorite shoes of all time. Ooh.
Air Force 180.
Air Force
The
180.
Union. That's the best Union collab. I don't care what anyone says about the ones. Actually, the 97s are the best ones, and then those.
These are the best ones. These are 100% the best ones. It's a good story behind these because I've been ever since I saw Kanye West on the Ellen show rocking these when he was visiting. I was hunting them down, and then I never got them until my homie wanted me to help him move some stuff, and I was like, sure. And then he was like, we moved a bunch of shoes, and then he's like, just pick a shoe, like as payment, and then I picked these, and he cried, but he was like,
oh man.
Yo, if I have any friends that collect that are moving anytime soon, I will take the same payment. Just hit me up.
Let me know. We work as a team.
That guy he still has so much stuff, man. And I hit him up the other day. I was like, you still got your SBs? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, can I buy them? He's like, why? And then I showed him StockX, and then he's like, okay, bye. I'm not selling it. I regret showing him StockX for that.
Yep.
What else do we got?
I think that's 4 for 90s. So we got one more for the 90s.
Oh, this is hard, man. Where is it though? Oh, you can just show these then. These are crazy. Always like them.
Oh man.
Ooh, Galaxy foams.
Galaxy ones.
Fire.
Yo, Mike, Brian.
No, we're not talking about that.
Brian has a lovely relationship with those. He
Why?
was I'm gonna just
not
talk
talking
real fast. So
No.
Brian was camping out for them, and that was like one of the craziest campouts, And he was first in line, and then last minute, the security at the mall decides to change the lineup spot, so everyone ran to the new lineup spot after Brian was number one.
That's messed up. They didn't even let you back in?
No, they like completely like changed up the line. I think Michael White was there that day. And then they only had 8 pairs, I guess, so they just picked like the first 8 people. And then those were the people that got the shoe.
I had to come outside my own job for this.
Oh, really?
We're year.
You called off work.
It was crazy.
Called off
So
work to camp out.
I even opened up the store. I just had to camp out outside. And then
Wow.
this came out in 2011,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
but it's a
Man.
1990 shoe. I have an honorable mention.
Uh-oh. We got the additional flex.
The additional flex. Let's go.
Shout out Complex.
Yo, Complex, I was on your show.
No. Complex don't pay us no shout. No. But yeah, we're ready whenever you want to have us on.
It's nothing. It just means a lot to me. I just love Agassiz, man.
Yes. Yep.
Thank you.
Crazy. This shoe is like, both of those shoes are like the definition of my childhood. I love both those shoes so much.
They're so nice, and people gotta understand that, especially this shoe. This is the Yeezy. Like no Agassi, no Yeezy too.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It is true. I know several people who really like AirTag challenges, like as their favorite shoe. Several people.
It's
So
a crazy shoe.
let's move on. 2000s top 5.
Okay, let's just go straight at it. Oh my god. Oh. 2000s.
Ah.
Oh, oh,
I saw the booty.
oh,
Nah.
oh.
Man.
Yo, just hold it up for a second. We need a thumbnail. Yep, just hold it up. We need a thumbnail.
Wow.
Fire.
Wow.
Crazy. These
Which
are
one do
my.
you like better?
What happened?
Which one do you like better? Not the black one?
No, these are my winter shoes.
Your
These are
winter.
Winter shoes.
These are wearing in the snow, and I think I like the gray one the best.
Do you
Everybody
not have the hands because you don't like them, or?
No. The reason is, we got all these. We got the set at Soul Service, and because my boss was such a real one, he wouldn't let us buy them backdoor. So, but I had my finals the same day they released. The same day the line started, so I couldn't get them. But I have a option on some tasks just to complete the set. But I'm just happy that I had the first. I have the first Nike.
Oh yeah, those are amazing.
These are.
I hope I can own those one day. No, I will own those one day.
And they're really like this. It's butter, man. Butter.
Yeah, I assume
like butter. Must be butter.
man, crazy.
All right. Other 2000s. I think we got room for 3 more on the 2000s.
2000s. What's the definition of 2000 anyways?
2001 to 2010, 2009, I guess.
I
I guess 2000 to 2009. I don't know.
You can go to 2010 if you want.
I'm not sure if this is a. Oh yeah, this is 06. We're good.
I love that shoe.
We're good.
I love that shoe so much. That's another one I regret selling, but I sold it for a good reason.
How much you get it? Did you sell it for?
It was probably back in, what was that, 2013, 2014. I probably got like $60 to $80 for them locally.
You sold them?
I might have sold them to John Fernandez.
For $60?
John just got in the chat too. Crazy. John, if I sold them to you, let me know.
And if you still have them, let me know.
Nah, they won't fit. They were like a size 10.5 or something.
And these are not. Oh, sorry. It's wrong. It's a wrong year, but it's 98s.
MX 98s, yeah, fire.
Oh, is that snakeskin?
Yeah.
Supreme, right?
Yep.
Supreme collab.
Fine. Oh, hold on. I got something.
And the mess he's making, I feel bad. He has to put everything back. Everything out. Oh man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like 98s are so underrated. I love that silhouette, man. 97s, 98s, and you guys are selling them size 12. Hit me up. I keep plugging myself in. Sorry, guys. I'm taking advantage of the viewers. 97, 98s. My wife, if you're watching, I love you. I may be getting stuff in the mail.
All right. As a kid, I always loved a certain brand, and I couldn't afford it because it was expensive. But after a while, I saved some money and got me some apes.
He got him some bathing apes. Fire.
I've always loved Babes. Like everybody's been telling me that it's late now. Nobody like it's played out. I'm like, no, Babes forever, man. It started such a trend for me. Like teaching me like you just wear whatever. Like it doesn't matter. You don't have to match anything. It's just wear whatever you feel like. And
Yeah.
and I love the old silhouette on the Babes where it actually looks like an Air Force.
Yeah.
And if you can see, they're dirty as heck because we wear our sneakers.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
And a last shoe here is from the 2000s as well. And this is a shoe that means a lot to me just because it's from a brand that brought me and my brother Carlos really close. Some N1s.
Oh, fire.
Yo.
No,
Carlos,
but for real,
shame.
N1 did shake the basketball world, though. If anybody wants to fight me for that.
100%. No, 100%.
They definitely did. Well, I could talk about N1 for days on another episode, but I think it's great that you included those.
But
Okay.
it's crazy. It's the brand is crazy. I remember meeting Hot Sauce at Complex Con, and I was like shaking. Pharrell was right there, but I was like, "What up, Hot Sauce?"
Oh,
That was like 2 years ago, right?
What?
That Complex Con that you were talking about was like a year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They did set up a really cool booth, a really cool like area there with the basketball court and everything. I remember seeing all the videos. That's awesome.
And they gave me a free like the black shirt with just the logo on it, just because they saw that I actually knew about N1.
That's awesome.
That's
AO came up to me like, "Here you go. Here's a shirt."
Yo, that's what I was gonna say. If I see AO, oh man.
Hey yo, hey yo.
All right.
Crazy.
Next category, we got top 5 non-Nike shoes. Top 5 non-Nike.
Oh, I forgot. Just one shoe. Just one shoe.
Honorable mention.
No, this it's not. It's just an ordinary all court.
Oh yeah.
But it's a factory mistake. So they forgot to take away the APC logo. So it's a one of one.
Wow.
With the French brand.
Is that on the other shoe too, or just the right shoe?
It's just the sample. So like all the samples has the APC because before they re-release these shoes, they made the APC collab first, and then all the samples would have the same because the machine would do the same thing. That's what happened to a lot of the Air Max 98 Supremes, because the ordinary ones, the GR ones, they would have Supreme on the bottom just because the Supreme were the first one out.
Dope.
Oh, and another honorable mention. Sorry.
Nah, we're here to see kicks.
Gang.
Oh, what?
Gang.
Oh man.
You
You made it sound like you didn't have those earlier.
I forgot.
I mean, when you have 500 plus pairs of shoes, you probably do forget what you have, right?
Crazy. And you guys got to remember, all the shoes that I've been showing you guys is retail only.
That's crazy.
Only
And that's
retail,
awesome.
if not for $3.99. Retail or $3.99.
You got a room available in Norway?
Let's go. Where we at? Non-OGs?
Non-Nikes.
Non-Nikes. Okay, we'll start. Okay. We'll start with these. I love these.
Oh my.
Oh. Oh.
Sound like Birdman.
That's not fair.
Oh
Why
man.
in any weather?
Just some pigeons.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's not fair.
That's the best colorway out of all the New Balances he did too.
I know. And it's the first one too.
The white ones are a close second,
Yeah.
and the black
I
ones
have
are.
the white one somewhere. I couldn't find them. They're somewhere here.
I'm pretty sure you did.
These are funny. For the OG heads, this is a funny shoe.
Oh yeah, Osiris.
Iris with the hundreds. Oh,
Wow.
And it's the Jag sprint is all 3M. It's more like for nostalgic memory. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's hard to rock. I tried to rock them a couple of months ago, but they're
Yeah,
big.
that's a big shoe. Yeah,
Yeah, they're chunky.
I remember skate shoes back then, and yeah, I could never get into it like that.
I wonder how they could even like do flips in these.
They made it work, man. Did they ever make it work? Those were the sneakers back then, man. Even if you weren't a skater, those were the shoes that you wanted.
100%.
Yo, Adrian, you ever skate those? Adrian's in the chat right now, bro. You ever skate those?
He probably did, and I like how they kind of came back with the Rocky Under Armour collab thing.
Yeah, they kind of look like them. Yeah.
No, but he actually made it with the D3 designer. So
Oh, really?
Because a lot of people banged on him because of it looking too much like them, but then in an interview he told people that they had collabed on that.
Oh, that's fire.
Uh,
I would get that collab just for the box.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
My own shoe. It's not. It's just special to me. We made
Oh,
our own.
explain that.
Shirt. It's like a collab. A collab we did with fashion brand here in Norway. It's just fun to actually make a sneaker type of thing. It's more a dressy way. Thought I'd just show it.
How
One
long
day
ago did you do that collab?
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
It's everybody's dream to do a collab.
One day. Oh! That was the other colorway.
He just surprised himself. Half caps,
Fire.
man. One of my favorite Vans models.
Yep.
For those who
Half cabs.
Supreme half cabs.
Fire.
Man, I wish I could skate, man.
I landed a kickflip the other day. For the first time, I landed a kickflip. I felt great.
This is probably my favorite shoe that I bought in recent years. Coming up right now.
I'll validate that kickflip for you, Carlos.
I'll send you right now.
Oh, good
Wow.
shoe.
Just some good old babes. Cause I figured I told Carlos I wanted to do a non Nike thing just because a lot of people just show Nike. Shout out Adrian for showing those ice creams, the board flips.
Yeah.
This is another shoe I made with other brand here in Norway. Just another dress shoe.
Oh, Mike, you got to send that. Oh my goodness.
With the Vibram sole that Visvim also uses.
Yeah.
Fire.
Shout out my homie Y.
Ryan, you saw me showing you all my my wingtip shoes, my dress shoes. They look
Yeah, that'll go next in Carlos's closet.
right in my lane. I like those.
We got more babes with Asics.
Fire shoe.
What else do we got here? Oh, my dad was the one who helped. He helped me a little bit in the storage earlier today, and he found these, and he just immediately put them on, and he kind of unds them.
Oh,
I love the human races, man.
we were talking about that the other day. That's one color I would love.
But I think it's kind of like, I don't know. It's a weird shoe to me.
Weird
They're
shoe.
so comfy. They're so comfy though.
Yeah. They're really comfy though. And they go for a lot. On
Yeah.
Yellow.
Reselling those is crazy. But I'm a fan, honestly, of anything Pharrell does, to be honest. Like, Pharrell is just a creative genius. Anything he does musically or creatively, design, anything Pharrell gets behind, I'm a fan of.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been fortunate enough to meet him like 3 times and take his picture.
Wow.
That's so crazy.
And I kept like shaking. I was nervous because he has this aura that like he's just, that he's just, I don't know. It's crazy. He's dope.
Facts.
So this is one of my favorite shoes. This is before all the Kith Ronify hype. Some Asics are A-Life Riveting Club collabs.
Fire.
Infrared,
That's another good shoe.
really nice suede. I bet you people probably start rocking these again as soon as another Kobe brand does a collab with him.
Yep.
It is actually sick.
That's awesome. That split tongue has always been a good look on that shoe.
Yep. Sorry, I have a lot of non-OG, non Nikes. I just wanted to show people.
No, that's dope.
You're good.
Boom.
Oh,
Some Bapes undefeated.
that shoe reminds me of John Fernandez. John Fernandez, you're still here. I don't know why. Every time I see that shoe, I think of you. No.
And this is the recent years. I've been rocking a lot of Kith. I like what Ronnie Feig stands for and what he does.
He's a creative genius, man. He'll go down in history as one of the greatest.
His story. If people get a chance, go check out the Complex Sneaker podcast on Spotify or whatever.
Did you eat ice cream or cereal when you went there?
Yeah, ice cream.
Good.
And I also got these.
Ah, yes. It's a good shoe.
Nice shoe. But check Silver Stripes, right? Check Silver Stripes. Let's go on. What's next, Carlos?
Top 5 Jordans. Top 5 Jordans.
Okay.
Aaron's favorite subject.
Are we good? Like, people still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Adrian's patiently waiting for the SBs.
Yeah, if you guys are in the SBs, that's the last one, the last segment. So hang around.
Start off with some fives. I always loved fives. These are pretty cool.
Yep.
Team 5s.
Springs.
Is that your favorite colorway of the 3?
No, I really wanted the white ones, but these are the ones I could get for retail, and I feel like for me it was just because it was the first Jordan with Supreme Jordan collab. It was really I had to just get it for the archive. So I haven't rocked it that much, but yeah, I like the white ones better. But the black will do for now. These are probably one of my favorite Jordans. Nobody really loved the box. I don't think people have them on.
These guys are on the same page with that.
And you know which colorway it is? Oh, this one is crazy. The Quick Strikes.
Okay.
Oh. I'm a big fan. Yo, I remember when the 20s came out, a lot of people hated on them because of the strap. And to me, that was always so dope. Like I love the strap.
I remember on Nike Talk, people would like have tutorials for how to cut them off. I'm like, why would you cut off?
Nah, yeah, don't cut off the straps.
Don't do it to them.
I still remember seeing those in the window at top to bottom.
Yep.
In the display. That's a store where Aaron and I grew up.
Yeah.
Probably one of the only stores like close to us that had like every single release, top to bottom.
So if you're on here from Brooklyn, yo, let us know if top to bottom is still there.
Shout out them. This is my favorite Jordan 3 colorway. This is the one with
That's
Nike.
the best.
I have the Nike check back there somewhere. This is a nice shoe. I just remember when I lived in Vegas. I remember this OG sneakerhead called Retro Kid, and he had all the J's on the table. But like, even back then, the True Blues were expensive. So I wasn't really happy when they came out again.
Yeah.
Did he wear them at one of the All Stars?
Yeah, I think it was an All-Star game. He wore them. Yeah.
When he shot over Marion, I think maybe.
Mm,
I have to go back and look. I remember the shot.
maybe that was his. Yeah, I'm confused because I know he wore Lightning 17s one year too.
Yeah, those are sick too.
Those are sick. That's top 5 Grail of all time.
What else do we got? Oh, speaking of another favorite, I seem to like blue Jordans. These are pretty dope.
The Flints.
Yeah, we just talked about those coming out again next week.
Those are crazy.
Fire.
Been playing basketball in them, but still have the plastic on the hologram.
Nice.
They're not. Yeah. What else do we got for Jordans? There's too many Jordans coming out, guys. Are we? Yes,
Too many.
or no?
Yeah,
I
there's
Yeah. I think they're just capitalizing on the market, man. Right now, The Last Dance especially dropped, and the Jordan hype is big again, man. Like I've seen so many prices shoot up after they either appeared on an episode of The Last Dance or, just a colorway that was on The Last Dance. And so, Jordan is genius with the marketing, man. They dropped it during the right time.
Well, so my favorite. This is a really significant Jordan for me. The nine, just because this is the first shoe I played in as a kid. Funny story: my dad loved Jordan, but he didn't have money back in the day when they lived in the Philippines. When he moved here and got me, he would buy, and finally got money for Jordans. He would buy the Jordans for me instead of him. And shout out my dad for that. He ruined my life with sneakers now. This is a really important shoe because I remember I used to do like all the activities with these, and then one night I was late to come home, and then I was riding my bike, and the laces got into the crank, and then ruined the whole shoe. But then so I couldn't play ball in them no more. But when they came back, I had to get them ASAP.
Michael White said the real Space Jams. Yes, sir. If you know, you know.
100%. And then these, you got games.
Yep.
This is a funny story as well. My dad, he was a real sneaker hunter. He found like a stock of these, like probably 12, 15 pairs of these for $30 in Norway. So
Wow.
everyone in the family got these for Christmas and birthdays the whole year.
That's awesome.
Basketball season, I got one for my birthday, and I remember for Christmas, I was like, I really wanted some Star Wars Lego, and then when I saw under the tree, it had the same shape as the Lego box, but when I opened it up, it was another pair of 13s. I gave that year. I was mad, such a punk, mad for getting some free.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, one of my favorite recent Jordans is, Shattered Backboards.
Better backboards.
I like the number one better though, but I find it hard to pay resale, guys. It's too hard.
For sure. So do we. Yeah.
And probably a unpopular opinion, but I like Jordan lows better than I like highs.
What? I've never heard that before.
I don't know why.
And that's a good one too.
These are sick, and it's kind of like the shoe that will take us to the next segment.
I do agree with you. I do like, and this is also, I think, an unpopular opinion, the 6 lows. I like them a lot better than the regular 6s. And I know that's not the most popular opinion, but I think the 6 lows are so clean.
That's not a bad opinion. I might back you up on that. I think I have to agree.
But Jordan 1s, man, it's so clean, man.
Yeah.
And that pair has shot up a ton in value as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys remember the high ones? The 2001?
Yeah.
They were everywhere in mom and pop stores in Norway, and I said no to them. I don't know why. I bought some black Air Forces probably.
Supposedly they're gonna retro soon, but the Japan version with the high.
Yep. And I heard the metallic one is coming too.
The metallic, and then the anniversary, and then the all black.
Yup, crazy.
It's gonna be cool.
All right.
Yo, the category Adrian's been waiting for.
That everybody's waiting for.
Oh, sorry, just one pair.
Oh, one more. Just one more.
Some 94s.
Oh, 90. Yep.
1994.
And I like them because of the box.
That's a good box.
Were you guys born yet in 94?
We were born in 94.
We were born in 94.
Yep.
Yeah, I was 3. That's crazy.
A great year. Let's go.
All right.
Shall
Top 5 SBs. Top 5 SBs.
What everyone has been waiting to see.
I just realized they didn't have to be dunks. We didn't specify. So if you got something that's not dunks, that works too.
Exactly.
Run into the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This Nike SBs, like if you don't know by now, it's the how do I say it? The category of the year in Nike. Any shop I go into locally, they ask me to sell them Nike SBs. Like, man, I can't even afford to buy Nike SBs right now.
Yo, what's crazy is everyone can afford to buy them retail, which is like the crazy thing is like those like SBs retail is such a reasonable price, you know. They don't yo. All right. All right, let's just get into it. Let's go, Mike.
So this
SBs
is
are
Nike SB / Nike Dunk.
yeah. I love SBs. Because I can't skate. I remember I wanted to get a skateboard. My mom said you'll hurt yourself and you won't be able to go to school. And I was like, oh. But I still wanted SBs, and I really didn't want to be a poser. But then I found out that like everybody, like it's not the SB was for everyone. And then so I remember my first SB, first ever SB was these some Ray Guns, beautiful shoe.
I sold mine.
The retros are not as nice at all.
Agreed.
I have them, but they're not like these, man. These
Yeah,
are crazy.
the quality, man. It's kind of like that. Yo, you could get the same for less, and it sucks because they've really botched the quality on a lot of recent releases.
Yep. Here's SB for my LV people.
Hey.
Represent.
I mean, obviously,
No,
I bought them while living in Vegas. Very special shoe for me.
Great shoe. Great shoe.
such a clean shoe. Every shoe that has that color scheme is great.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a game over.
Yep.
We got some Send Helps.
Fire.
And that's why I like highs that much because they have this like the flap when you wear them enough it'll just fall down and it's just like real soft and it just looks like really dope.
The padding on those SBs. I mean, anybody who knows SBs knows that the padding around the ankle, especially, is so much softer on those older models than they are now. And the shoes now, the padding is so stiff, and the shoe itself doesn't have a lot of give to it these days. So I really like those 05, 06 high tops. Those are the solid shoes for sure.
I feel like I need to show people these just because everybody flexing these days with these, but I'm gonna go high then low on this one.
Yeah. I just took an L on the low, so I decided that I'm gonna search for the highs, and I will be much happier with the highs.
Crazy. And just for additional flex pack.
Ooh. That's crazy.
The hate pack.
I need.
All right.
Tony's on the chat, Mike. Tony from Vegas.
Ooh. What up, Tony? Tony, let's ball. These are one of my favorites. Costins.
Oh yes.
Kobe Mamba edition. These are crazy. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh man.
I'm real happy. All right. Some stuff I found in the storage. Oh, since it's a special, it's the 7th episode of Goody Shoes. We had to bust out the Lucky Sevens.
Clean.
Wow.
People's.
Yo, I love any SBs in that gold colorway. Like the Money Cat lows are probably my favorite. one of my favorite. Just any of the shiny SBs, I guess. Dino Juniors, the Runny Cat Lows, the Mork and Mindy's. Just I feel like SBs pulled it off better than any other kicks.
Nope. And they're obviously not in the box because I don't.
Right.
You don't wear the box, it don't matter.
True. What else is out here? Oh!
Surprising himself.
I've always loved the De La Souls because it reminded me of turtles. It's been my favorite, one of my favorite SBs of all time. I just got a new pair last 2 weeks ago because I decided I couldn't wear these anymore because De La Soul signed them.
Oh, yeah.
You got him signed by De La Soul?
Yep, the whole gang got them. To Mike.
That's
Wow. That is fire, man.
And I
Wow.
only went to that concert just to get them signed and to listen to the grinding.
And so you have another pair now?
Yeah, I have a pair without the signature.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot. And the lows with the signature on them too.
Fire.
Jeez, Mike.
Fire.
Why you got to do it to us like that?
Wow.
Crazy though. Oh my gosh. I could still wear them though. You think you think it'll fall off? Or like
You could find another pair.
Yeah, just get another pair.
Nah, yo, Mike is team wear your kicks.
Yep, 100%.
I know, bro.
Uh,
Adrian, I'm sure you do still have both, Adrian. I mean, you got everything, bro.
It has a lot of SBs. So that's why, like, when I saw it, I was nervous. I called Carlos, like, I'm not ready for this.
You guys are all like, "Oh, I'm nervous to show shoes." I mean, me as a host, I don't feel like I can even hang with you guys. So I feel like happy to see these, but at the same time, I'm dying inside. So thanks for that.
These are I consider steal. I got them for $60 at Dunk Exchange.
I know what they are. I think they're orange, and I think they're blue.
Broncos.
From Bronco.
Reverse Supas, whatever you want to call them.
I'm a call.
Good.
For 60?
$60. And it's such a crazy like the quality on these. These are old. These are really old. They still look beautiful.
03.
03. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They still smell like Vegas. Just kidding.
Was it like pigeons and 7-Elevens or what?
Yeah, something like that. I still don't have the low, so yeah, these are still one of the best colorways of all time.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
It's crazy. I think I like the new ones, the yellow ones, the canary diamond ones.
Yeah, those are crazy.
I only have the. And this is another shoe from the Vegas days. So
Found them.
I finally found them. The yellowing is not too bad either. But this is my. Hold on. I think I have something more. Some more stuff.
Those shoebox piles are getting bigger and bigger.
These can't go wrong with some Bucks.
Those are sweet. Any Seattle Supersonics fan is all about those shoes. I remember when I lived in Seattle, those were like everybody's favorite.
Yep.
Does the back of yours still say Buck? I know some people like to. They did a little custom. I don't know if you guys know about that custom they used to do back in the day. I won't say what it is because it's a family-friendly show, but.
Why would you do that? That's stupid. Okay. Anyway, these you guys seen these boxes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The Brazil.
So, Miami Dolphins or whatever.
Good shoe, man.
It is weird because a lot of them might look like they're fake, but it was just how they were made.
That
Yeah.
swoosh is close to the laces. Yeah.
Yep.
But that was the thing.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So
If
don't
you
try.
know, you know.
What else do we got?
Lost count of how many SBs he's shown now. We're probably past 5 at this point.
Oh, speaking of SBs, picked up something earlier today.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yep.
there it is.
Shut down, guys.
is.
And Jerry.
He went there. He just went there. You got those today, right?
Yep.
Mike, we already talked, but
I got you this week.
let's go, man.
I know our boy Ryan. I think Ryan, you caught an L, right?
Come to Norway, guys. It's easier over here.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a room open, let me know.
Yeah, he got a
Retail. Always retail.
Wow.
Always retail. What else do you guys want to see? I still have
We're going on an
yeah, Ryan, you told me you wanted to see these.
Oh, crazy. That's the shoe that not too many people have. And you got to meet Tom Sachs, right?
What happened?
You got to meet Tom Sachs and spend some time with him as well, correct?
Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't. I did some work with him in 2014. Took some pictures for him, and then he had a bunch of martial arts just chilling in his workshop, and it was crazy. And I was like, "Could I get him?" He's like, "No, you don't want those dirty shoes." I'm like, "I do want those dirty shoes." Yeah, he's a character, and it's dope too. And he even gave me like a Tom Sachs workshop shirt.
Wow. Man, it's so cool. It sounds like your camera and your talents have taken you to cool places and to meet cool people, and it's awesome that as a sneakerhead you've involved that as well in your travels and in your journey, and it shows and it's, man, wow.
It's to me like sneakers will always it's always, well, here it doesn't feel weird to say, but sneakers, they mean a lot. Like for me, there's a story behind every shoe for me, and that's also why I keep on buying them, because like it's a piece of history somewhat, and for me, especially when they retro stuff, it's like it takes me back to places where sometimes you think it was better back then, or just it just reminds you of maybe some challenges or whatever that you managed to get by or whatever. It sounds stupid, but to me, it's sneakers are dope, man, and they look cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, hey, Mike, we appreciate you coming on, man. I feel like I'm gonna have to go back and watch this. I know we said that you were gonna show 25 sneakers, but I'm rather certain that we probably broke like 40, 50 pairs during this episode. So we appreciate you taking the time to show us all these shoes and to even stay up this late to hang out with us. So we're gonna pose one time for the picture. Mike wants to take a picture.
Get a picture. Thank you for having me, guys, and thank you for making me clean my room at 6 a.m. in the morning. This is really awesome, and like it shows that something nice came out of this quarantine life that we had upon us around the world. It's really dope to see. I can't wait to see what the future holds for the Goody Two Shoes show. Hope you guys can do I don't know, do a travel over here one day and and check out the sneaker culture, because it's getting bigger here in Oslo, Norway. People are understanding, and like there's a lot of resellers and a lot of kids just buying into the hype. But I mean, they got to start somewhere, right? And then hopefully one out of 30 hype beings dive a little bit into the culture and find more info on the history of sneakers. So, and that's I guess that's how the culture will get bigger here in Oslo. So whenever you guys are ready, come over. And then
Man, I will take up your offer. I got a passport last year, so I'm trying to use it as much as I can.
we're ready for you. And Carlos, I promise this week I'm gonna try to get to the store and get those old stuff. I said it here, so.
You said it here. It's on. It's documented now. We appreciate you, man. You are the GOAT in my eyes, and the GOAT in many people's eyes. So keep that up. Just keep being yourself. We love you for that. And again, thanks for coming on. We'll let you go now, but anytime you want to come back.
I forgot. I forgot. This is not really a shoe it's a weird shoe, but I had to get him just because a random kid working at this store told me that they'll get it, that they will get the shoes, and it's only 300 pairs in the world.
Get 'em. I already know what it is.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Wow.
Yo, way to flex at the end. Way to lead.
I forgot I had them. I don't even
on the flex. Way to lead on the flex.
Shout out to Virgil.
These are crazy. I almost put blood on them. Oh, dirty now.
In the comments, Mike, they're telling you to stop.
Too much heat.
Let's do a new round when I get to go through the stuff at my mom's house. I think there's some more heat.
We'll have to have you back on, Mike. We definitely got to have you back on. But again, we appreciate you. Love you with all my heart. You are, an idol to me, if we're allowed to have idols. But you're the man. You're the GOAT. Appreciate you. And we'll definitely have you on another time for sure.
And
Mike, thank you, bro.
Yo, Mike, appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Carlos. And have a good night whenever that hits.
We'll be in touch.
See you, Mike.
Bye.
Yo.
Guys, what just happened?
Crazy.
Where did we just go? What just happened?
Honestly, the best part too about that was just the variety, bro. Like it was cool to see him be able to tap into so many different markets and places. Like that was dope. Just being able to see his appreciation for so many different brands of sneakers.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Let's move right into it. We got to finish up this episode. Again, anybody who's watching right now, we still got 26 people rocking with us on Facebook. Much love to you guys. When we're done with this video, any more shares that you can do to this live, please feel free to do so. We appreciate that very, very, very much. But last but not least, we wanted to preview what we're going to be doing next week and the special guests that we have. And I'll leave Brian and Aaron to explain who those people are.
Yo, so
maybe we should just let the video play and then so kind of people can see, give it a little surprise.
Okay.
And then we'll explain it.
Yo, so if you are from Vegas, you're gonna recognize this. Let's just like Brian said, let's just let the
run the tape.
Let's just play the tapes.
The machine got a lot. The machine got a lot. Do your thing, don't be scared, baby. Young, get a pack. Now, gotta go. Young, get a pack. Now, gotta go. Young, get a pack. Now, gotta go. Go ahead for the stash. Go ahead, make stash. Go ahead for the stash. Go ahead, make stash. Go ahead for the stash. Go ahead, make stash. Go ahead, Hold up.
Yep. Next week.
Yep. Next Saturday, we will have George and Jose Angeles, the brothers and owners of Waves Las Vegas, coming on our show.
Yo, we're excited, man. That was a dope video to shoot. They're super excited to be on, man. And if you're from Vegas or you know anything about the Vegas sneaker community, you know these brothers been around for a while now, so it's gonna be dope to have these guys come on, talk about kind of what they've done for the sneaker culture here in Vegas and just kind of their behind their creative process, man. So we're super excited to have Waves come on next week on the Goody 2 show.
And you know Waves has some of the best product in town, so I can only imagine their personal collections. It's going to be crazy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, again, we appreciate everybody that's been hanging out with us. We went overtime. We don't usually do that, but I think it was for good reason. Mike had a lot to show and a lot to say, and that was all love. We appreciated him on the show. And anything you guys want to talk to us about, leave comments for us. Send us messages. If you want to be a guest on this show, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you. You guys make the show for us. It's not us, really. It's you guys. Without you, we have no show. So keep that in mind. Anybody that wants to come on, let us know. We'd love to have you.
Yo, when that being said, appreciate you guys all tuning in for all the love, man. Every week it just grows and grows. So if you go hit up our social media, like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, Goody2Shoes LV, and tune in, man, because we just got a lot more planned for you guys, a lot more planned for the show. We're gonna definitely pick some people to send these stickers to for all your support. And yo, Goody2Shoes is out. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.